Hey guys, it's Cameroon and welcome back to another video. Now it's been 2 seasons since I last made a tier list and I thought with the mid-season patch, I might as well do another one. Now if you've never seen the previous tier list, just know that this tier list will literally be the best and only tier list you'll need to climb the ranks of Overwatch. Now enough of this intro, let's get right into the list. So first up, we have Junker Queen. Honestly, after the mid-season patch, Junker Queen has just been a menace. She's incredibly strong, especially with her insane self-sustain ever since her passive healing multiplier increased to 2 times. I don't think anyone could really argue against this, and for that, she's easily going into S tier. Alright, next up, we have Junker Queen. Now, unlike the previous S tier hero I mentioned, Junker Queen is just insanely powerful. The increase to her ammo count and the change to her axe she got a little while back keeps her uptime on pretty much always, whether she's doing a little bit of poke or constantly causing wound damage. Pretty much in every fight, Junker Queen is getting value and most likely causing wounds and damage to pretty much the whole other team. And for this reason, she is going into S tier. Okay, the next hero we have is Junker Queen. Junker Queen received an interesting change to her rampage that has only just benefited her. The ult used to do 100 wound damage after casting, meaning over time she would deal that damage. You were also antied and couldn't be healed, but it gave the enemy team a good amount of time to react or counter the ultimate without dying. Now since her ultimate does 40 damage up front, with the wound damage only doing 60, her ult is more lethal than ever. Somebody's low, casting rampage will most likely secure the kill. It'll also allow your team to have an easier time cleaning up, since all enemies hit by the ult have lower health right away. Now rampage can still be countered through Immortality Field or Suzu, but this change has only made her stronger, and for that, she's going into S tier. And now we have Junker Queen. What can I really say? Well, you could pretty much play her on every map and have success. Of course, there's maps that when you play her, she's better on versus others. But as long as your team is sticking together, she'll always get value. Commanding Shout, even after its nerf, is still not a bad ability. And providing overhealth and speed immediately to herself and the rest of the team just gives your whole team even more sustain. Plus, I find it really fun to just hear the shout and then just run in there and swing her axe. Like overall, her sound effects make her even better too. And with that, she is going into S tier. Now we have Junker Queen once the devs decide to nerf her. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to balancing heroes, but I've got a really good feeling that she's going to be gutted. The devs won't really nerf one thing, and more than likely nerf or change all of the good things about her at once. She's essentially going to receive the Doom treatment, where they just nerf Doom into the ground after making him extremely powerful. Yes, a good Doom is still going to be Dooming players left, right, and center, but let's be real, they didn't have to do him like that. I honestly prefer the Doomfist from the second beta. Most tanks were still really strong anyways, so Doom wouldn't be the only thing that could be played. Anyways, with all of this in mind, Junker Queen is going into the Doom tier. Junker Queen? S tier. Junker Queen. This is a hard one. I think I gotta give her S tier. S tier. Yeah, she's S tier. And lastly, we have Junker Queen. I don't really think I have to say much here. She's good, so with that, I'm gonna put her in S tier. And that is my tier list for the mid-season of Overwatch Season 4. Now, just follow this tier list if you want to climb the ranks and make it to any rank you want. If you watched the previous tier list I made a while back, Sojourn isn't going to get you there anymore, so you gotta follow this one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Have fun climbing. Just quickly, this is of course satire. Junker Queen is definitely strong and I enjoy playing her. And as long as she doesn't become the next Sojourn where it's the only hero you see, I'll be fine with her being strong for a little bit. Hopefully when she does get nerfed, it won't ruin her. But if you're actually looking for real tier lists, there's plenty of people that make real tier lists like Flats, Emong, CarQ, etc. So check those guys out if you want to actually see tier lists. Other than that, I'm gonna go now. So, bye-bye.